Okay, let's get in here. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so soft. Oh, look in there. That is corned beef, Bierocks made. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're making Bierocks. We are making the German Bierocks with a little twist. Very simple, easy recipe. I've got the mixer out. I'm not doing anything by hand. So we're just going to chuck everything in here and mix it up. So in there, that is all-purpose or plain flour, salt, sugar, yeast, milk, water, butter and egg. We're just going to shove this on this mixer and we're going for the dough hook. Lift up your bowl and off we go. Nice and steady. We're going to get that all incorporated in there and then we're going to give it a kneading for 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, we'll give it a little bit of a turnaround in there, look. And it looked quite sticky actually. Not to worry, we're going to give it a bit of a kneading. So let's drop that out of there. Oh yeah, that's a sticky dough. Okay, we just want to be turning that out onto there. We want a little bit of flour. We're going to give it a little bit of a kneading, not much. Oh, I think that's too sticky. Oh, that's sticky. A little bit of flour. And then all we got to do is bring it together. Give it a little bit of a kneading. Add a little bit more flour, knead it up. Oh, I think that will do just fine. All we got to do is get that in a bowl. Oh, I want a little bit of oil in there. This will do. It's rice bran oil. That's fine. All the way around your bowl. In there. And we're going to cover that and we're going to let it rest for an hour. Okay, we're on with our filling. Flame on, and I'm going in there with a chunk of butter. About 2 tablespoons. Now you could go in with oil as well if you want. I'm not putting it in. You could cook it with oil. I'm using butter. I want that nice buttery filling flavour inside on my cabbage. But you know, choices, you cook whichever what you want. Onion, garlic. So nice and steady. Just start that off in there. Just about a minute or so, that's all we need. In there with our shredded cabbage. A little bit of salt, help reduce that down, and some black pepper. Nice little stir fry, let's get that cooked down in there. Little pinch of caraway seeds. Now the optional extra, I'm going in there with just a little bit of paprika. Get that stirred through. Now you don't have to use paprika obviously. Some people put mustard in, some people put pickles in. There's quite a lot of stuff goes in a Bierocks these days. But we're sticking roughly to the filling, however we're using corned beef. Now obviously when you're making your Bierocks at home, you can put in as much meat filling as you like. But you know, when I've eaten them out on the street years ago, it seemed to be more cabbage than it was meat. I don't know if it's changed any. If you know any different, leave a comment, let me know. But when I had it, like I say, it used to be full of cabbage and a little bit of mincemeat. Okay, that's good enough for me. Flame off. By the time that this cools down, that would have shrunk in there. So don't worry about it. Just put that to one side to cool down whilst we make up our bread. Alright, let's have a look at our dough. Oh, I would say that that's risen. I would say that that's risen up. Right, we're going to knock it back and we're going to divide it into about 12 rolls, 12 pieces. So we're going to come in there like that. I want about 6 out of this. Now I'm not going to weigh them. You know, you can be really pedantic and weigh them all. I'm not. So we come in there, come in there, come in there, come in there, come in there. I think we've got bigger ones on this side. Not to worry. Now these just roll in like that. Roll into the inside, push it in with your fingers just for a minute whilst we get sorted out. That's a small one. Not to worry, we're not weighing them out. So we're just going to have this corned beef out of here. There we go. Right, in there, and we're just going to roll out our dough. I didn't put the corned beef in with the cabbage because it's already cooked, so we don't need to. Some cabbage in there. We are going in there with our corned beef, and you can put as much corned beef as you so wish, and then all you do is that squash, come over the top, squash, come over the top, squash, bring up, bring up, bring up, bring up, squash it all in there like that. Turn it over, and that is our bun made, keeping this seam side down on the parchment paper. So I've got a tray, and we are just going to put that on there. Now I'm going to get 6 on here, 6 on the other one, and we're going to let them rest for about 20 minutes. So we're just going to carry on until we got them all done. Nice and steady. So I'm just going to bob a bag over the top like that. We'll give them 20 minutes. Meanwhile, oven on at home, 190. This is going on at 180. Preheat. Right, we are going straight in the oven, but I've decided to change the temperature. So I'm going to bring it down to 170, and we're going to go for about 25 minutes. Okay, they're looking good enough for me. Next lot, straight in. Okay, we just need to cover those in melted butter. That should soften up the top and make it really nice and buttery when we eat it. Okay, we'll just give that 5 minutes on there, and then we're going to take it off the tray and put them on the rack. Let them cool down just a little minute, because they're red hot. Oh, Look at those. Fabulous. Absolutely perfect. Whew. Hot. Okay, let's get in here. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so soft. Oh, look in there. That is corned beef, Bierocks made. That looks absolutely fabulous. Just gotta have to get in and get dug in. Come on. Corned beef, Bierocks made. Smells amazing. I can smell the caraway with the cabbage. Wow, that is amazing. That is a fantastic sandwich all in itself. Slightly sweetened bread. You've got the caraway seeds, the cabbage and the corned beef. Oh, got that little bit of a crunch on the bottom as well. Perfectly cooked, look. Superb. That is absolutely superb. Now that's a different take on a Bierocks. I hope we don't offend the Germans in any way whatsoever, because it's not meant to offend. It's to show that you can make a Bierocks with corned beef. Well, if you like what we're doing, don't forget the big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video.